Hi guys, Togger here with a new video. In this video, we're going to talk about classic PvP from Anniversary. I am a fan of PvP from Classic. Like, I really love the PvP aspect, which is like the rock, paper, scissors feel. Obviously, when it's exaggerated really hard, then it's not that fun. It is what it is. Like, again, we're facing... I'm doing nothing here. Like I don't have a healer on me, so it's kind of sad. I do like the feel of PvP as a warrior, but I don't like the fact that I'm really hard countered by most classes. And I do have to pop like consumables, but that's on me. I am just like greedy. I could pop faps and whatnot, but I don't have that much money. I'm not farming too much either, and I don't plan to buy gold. So obviously, if you don't have money and you're not farming, well, you keep on getting poor. So pretty much, I do PvP the hardcore way whenever I'm playing warrior. Well, this is like crazy. The dots are going to kill me. The dots are definitely going to kill me. Are you a disc priest? Like, no, you're a shadow priest. I feel like classic PvP feels really nice and really, it's tough. Matches are tough. Like, there is no secret towards it. Like, for example, like I get like the seduction on me. He's backpedaling, so he takes ages to actually do something to me. I'm gonna fear the succubus, and this is going to go all right for me. I don't need to pop anything to kill him, and we did lose one cap. I think there's a few things that they could like change if they do a classic plus, and I think they could even do right now, but I don't know if they're capable to make changes like this at this stage. If they were capable, they would already have been doing it. I wanted to have sweeping strikes here, so I'm gonna try to go sweeping strikes. All right. With a lot of damage. Oh man, did he crit me on Moonfire? Might be a crit that killed me, because I was about to intercept on him. No, he didn't. Like, I think I was about to die anyways with the Rupture and the Moonfire pop on me. The things that they could change is like super simple. Like, we have the SOD changes, which makes AB marks and Warzone Gulch marks very valuable. You would get 7.5k a pop. Like every quest that you're going to complete, 7.5. It would make AV not that interesting, except in AV weekends. But I think that should be the way, because AV is literally just a AFK fest or a PvE fest. And if the AV goes longer than 10 minutes, you have people being very toxic. Because, again, they're used to have the feel of, oh, AV is free honor, please let me get the free honor. So it really sucks. It makes that Warzone Gulch and AB is like super deserted, because why would you go into AB or Warzone Gulch? To be fair, whenever I'm doing AV I'm only doing for the kills. Oh man. Like, those two shamans are always together, man. Come on, bro. Like, get off their own. Anyways, I wanted to insult. I would lose my monetization, so I will not do that. So it's very annoying. But the truth is, if you take everything into like a pure vacuum, is that the PvP from Classic is really fun. It just needs a lot of dev help. And what I mean is, like, if you don't make Warzone Gulch and AB very, I would say, actual and very worth it, then nobody's going to do it, because you have to grind that much PvP to get into the ranking. And that really sucks. I like to do Warzone Gulch without premiums. Like, it's super fun. Like what I'm doing right now, I have fun while I'm getting wrecked, and I don't have like a healer on me. It is what it is. It's not like optimal, obviously, but he's going to get wrecked. I got it. Nice. Oh, fuck. Can I? No! Okay, you're dead. Nice. Okay, he's spamming whatever he's spamming. Doesn't matter. Too far for him. Nice. Oh man. Dodge. Good. I got stunned. Wow. He plays with mace stun and I actually get stunned. That's crazy. Like whenever I'm playing like mace stun, I never get a stun off. Never. But he gets it like first time. Obviously if you're doing versus orcs, they resist most of the time anyways. But anyways. He's prepared for TBC with his Sulfuras. Really cool. But like, I think if you actually make it worth to spam it, people would play. And if, in my opinion, the whole ranking system should be scrapped and like go with seasons like in TBC, where you would then not override the PvE gear. I already made a video about that as well. Like it's really simple. You just put seasonal gear, and the seasonal gear is for PvP purpose, so it's not going to be used in PvE. So you just remove the hit, for example. If you want to have hits, you're going to have to take some off pieces from gear, raids, or you want to have like the rings or whatever to get that 5%. But like the PvP gear itself should not have hits, so people would just not go for it, right? Same for like, I guess crit can stay because crit is important for PvP, but I would say like a resilience stat or something like that, which would make it redundant in PvE. That would be like helping a lot, in my opinion. Well, now this is a blood fight. This is a blood fight. Nobody moves. What? How is he? It doesn't matter, man. He crits me everything. That's crazy, man. Like he destroyed me. What? He actually destroyed me. Did I miss something? 3 hits as well, so I don't know. Did 3 hits. He didn't execute, I didn't. I didn't have overpower, so I don't know. That's sus, man. He did like he critted 3 times on his melee attacks, and I obviously critted only once. So that's the difference between us two. No problem. Hopefully I do crit this time. Oh my god, dodge. Obviously there is a shaman helping him. I'm getting destroyed. But that would be one of the changes I would do. But also, like I said, seasonal gear. But that's more of a classic boss thing. So you would not have the PvEers having to PvP. And I would say also like make it purely a grind like TBC, not like a pure AFK grind. So the better you perform, the easier you would get the gear, pretty much. While in AV, you could like AFK and you would pretty much win kind of the same amount of honor, except the marks. If you lose as an alliance, you generally do 3k in 8 minutes. And if you win as a horde, you would do like also around 3k plus the marks. So it's not like that necessary. Can I get the... Yes, sir, I got it. Nice. Now, you are absolutely dead. I'm not gonna spend rage. I need that rage. Nice. I'm gonna kill the priest. I need to get the priest, so I'm gonna fear him. All right. It's pretty safe now. I don't crit anything. It's cool. There is a druid running for the flag. Can I? I cannot. I'm still in combat. Well, I mean, he's backpedaling. He has no mana. He has enough mana to kill me, though, I think. Maybe not. Oh, man, bro. Oh, the CC. I want to play... The truth is, I want to play Rogue or Warlock. Like, I'm really... Warrior is really tough whenever you don't have a healer. But it's fun. If you do crit, it's fun. But yeah. That would be one of the changes. What else? Like, an easy change that you could make is like the pure honor like you would get with the ranking system currently. Make Warsong Gulch and AB like worth it. What I would say is that the AB and the Warsong Gulch weekend effect should be like baseline. So that would be the baseline amount of honor you would get. Would it make it way more interesting? I would say a bit of balancing, but that would be again a classic boss thing. But I'm having fun, and what I'm doing right now these days is purely just like PvP. Like what I do is if Warzone Gulch and IAB are not like popping, I would be just playing AV and try to like HK in the middle, pretty much. Is it like the most balanced thing to do? No, because you're often just fighting people that don't really care too much about like eliminating people. Like they're just like AFK, so it's not that like thrilling. But whenever there is a fight, it is interesting. I would also say like it would be nice if consumables were be like, imagine a world where Warzone Gulch and AB and even AV, you could buy the consumables in the BGs and you can only use them in BGs. So you have the vendors for AB, Warzone Gulch, AV, where you could like buy potions for like not a lot of silvers, and they can only be used in like BGs. Imagine if there is like something similar. We lost, whatever, it is fine. Imagine if there is something similar towards that for like BGs. It would be fun, right? If you could buy like fabs and like lips and bombs, literally not for free, because it is like it will be expensive, but less expensive than an auction house. So let's say you could buy a whole stack of fabs for 1 gold, for example, in AB or Warzone Gulch or AV. So for example, I'm going to show you on the vendor, right? That's one of the ideas I have. Like it is probably not that balanced because a lot of classes are going to have access to that. But to be fair, if you're doing Warzone Gulch, most likely you're going to buy those consumables anyways. And yes, it would drop the price for those consumables, but like for PvP at least. But it's something that would fight also the inflation, right? Because it is a deflation mechanic. You would buy it here, for example. It would be written that you can only use it while you are in BGs. That would be an idea. That would be really cool. They could do that. You have something like this, which is also very fun to have, right? It would be nice to have similar, but for like bombs, for example. But you still need engineering, so you need 300 engineering, for example. But you are able to, like for example, like me, I have 300 engineering. I could buy the bombs for, let's say, a whole stack of 1 gold. That would be great, like 20 bombs. That would be like interesting, right? In my opinion. So yeah, that's something I would like to see. If they're ever doing a Classic Plus, they could even do it right now, to be fair. And it would be really cool. Like everyone is at this equal footing. It is not like the rich people that can like throw literally euros into the game for PvP. You could literally get like your own fabs, your own lips, your own fear bombs, your own nades, for example, just with PvP. And people are going to say, but why? Well, you're going to use it PvE, it would be busted, everyone would have it. There would be no reason to farm it in open world. Well, that's not true, because you would still be farming in open world for PvE, because it will be only used for PvE. And the PvP bombs and the PvP drinks and the PvP consumables would be only used for PvP. So because you cannot use it in Ragnaros, in MC, you cannot use it in BWL, you cannot use it in AQ. That would like be fantastic. And I had kind of the same idea, and they kind of implemented in SOD with like the wall buffs that you can pop for the whole raid, and that's something you can buy by using materials for it. You could do the same, like literally a vendor inside of MC, BWL, AQ, Nax. You could have a vendor where you can buy the wall buffs, and it's on a CD, for example, a 30 minute CD. So if you die and you have time to get the wall buffs again, you could just buy it with gold, for example. You would buy your Dragon Cry, Riling Dragon Cry, for example, for 3 gold, for example, in MC. You would get it for free in Stormwind, but if you want to buy it, 3 gold. That's something like that could, like, first and foremost, put the prices a bit more like down in general, because you will have to spend it for world buffs. If you die, you spend. It's like the same as repairing, pretty much. you do like buy, like you do spend for repair costs. This would be the same for buffs. And if you want to have a tank, sometimes you can even say, look, I'm going to buy you all the war buffs. If you die, no worries, I'm going to buy it again for you as a guild, for example. That's something that could also be done. Like there's a lot of things that Classic could do, and it would not like diminish the world feel, because again, if you want to have it for free, you can do it by having like it in Stormwind. Rent buff, you would buy it from a sum, or you would have it for free if you have a second account, blah blah blah. DMT buffs, like you can go through with a hunter in your raid or in your guild, or you would buy it from someone, and it would be 3 gold per buff, for example, inside of MC BWL. So it's like more expensive like in general. Normally it was 5 gold the buffs at the start of anniversary, and then it became like 15 gold, whatever. I don't know the prices anymore for like the wall buffs in general for DMT, but it would be nice that it was implemented for MC, AQ, BWL. It would also like eliminate the feel of if you die, that your fun factor is gone, especially if you're like a warrior, a hunter, a rogue, like any class that does have some benefit with wall buffs, some or more. Again, hunter has like little benefits, but it still is a bit of benefit, while you have warriors having full benefit. If you're like died in BWL, for example, or AQ, it really feels bad to compete through the logs, or just in general dealing damage is really low compared to the others. Like world buffs is such an important thing in anniversary, that if you don't remove it, at least make it available through raiding with a price, obviously. It would be the same for PvP. You could like buy the consumables inside of AV, AB, Warzone Gulch, replenish whenever you want. It has a CD, so you cannot pop a fab every single time. Like for example, it can have a 3-minute CD, a 4-minute CD, 5-minute CD, whatever CD you're going to put. Same for lips, same for bombs, and it would be nice to have. And if you want to have less of a CD, you can buy it off the auction house, for example. That's something they could implement, and everyone can have fun with it. Those are kind of my ideas. Personally, what I do right now is I try to have fun, like with the game. AQ is going to be out soon, so they're like the war effort is going right now. So I'm okay, right? I'm having fun with how the game feels. Whenever I'm like not really overthinking about the mistakes that they did with anniversary. I try to have fun with just PvP, like dumb PvP with no goals in mind. Like I have 12k, 13k honor, I could stop right now till next week, and I would not feel bad, right? I would have still fun and like do the HKs and do duels, and even if I have to like do 1v2s, 1v3s, pop CDs, and like log out pretty much. Same for my druid and my priest, right? I'm just logging them in just to play, and yes, it is frustrating sometimes to feel like, oh, there's no real progress for me, but I'm just only doing it for fun. Stormwind is kind of like empty, and yes, it is like a midday feel, and it is what it is, and some people are like in Silithus. I think a lot of people are like in Silithus. If I'm looking, like there's 50 people. So there are people like currently doing stuff. So yeah, it really depends on how you see the game. Personally, I have fun, and I really wish they did more with anniversary, because it is such a shame that they really like did anniversary dirty with a lot of stuff. For example, the Black Lotus stuff, enabling mage boosting in sums, enabling again all those guilds that do abuse that as well. It just enables gold buying as well, gold selling as well. And the AV meta, like they have made rank 14 more affordable for everyone to get, like in time investment. But you have to grind AV, and there is no way to grind Warzone Culture AB sanely. You have to really play day in and day out if you want to get it through Warzone Culture and AB. And to the point where if it's not a weekend BG like Warzone Culture or AB, you're not going to have pops in the week, right? If it was not Warzone Culture weekend, you would not get like 3 BGs per per time you're going to talk to the queue. For example, here you have 2 BGs. If I'm going to join, most likely I'm going to join the third one, right? So yeah, thank you for watching. Have a great day. Have fun with whatever version you're playing. I'm going to still play Mr. Pandaria Classic. I think it's going to be awesome. It's going to be very fun to play. Please, Silverwing and Mystery, stop gossiping. I'm going to play a bit of Classic because I still want to level my characters. Like I said, Rogue, Warlock, Mage, or Hunter. It really depends. I did make a tier list for raiding in TBC. If you want to have a PvP tier list, you're going to get it as well. And yeah, I'm looking forward to TBC, but I still think they need to make changes. If you want to get somewhere, you really need to get changes with TBC. Like if you don't do changes, it's going to be horrible. But yeah, we'll have to see. Not horrible, but it will be like Classic Anniversary where you're going to have people leaving very fast, unfortunately. So we'll have to see. Again, thank you for watching. Have a great day. Bye.